Welcome to Patty's Aquatics. Have you ever struggled with cloudy water or green water in your aquariums? Really fought to try to get rid of them. They can come up overnight and just really be a nuisance. And I know you can get rid of them naturally in certain situations, but sometimes you need a little help. Sometimes you need a secret weapon to help you beat that and get past that hump and finally get back that crystal clear water. Well, for me, I had the similar situation, and I talked to my friends over at Hygger. I got the 4-in-1 Submersible UV Filter. I want to go over a little bit about this filter, show it how it worked, and show you just how great it cleaned up my tanks and made my water crystal clear. So how do you get cloudy water or green water? Well, it can come from many different factors, whether it's maybe excessive lighting, too much feeding, not enough maintenance. They're all things that could cause it. For me, I changed the substrate out in pretty much all my aquariums in my fish room, and it just caused an imbalance and shocked my tanks. And a lot of them, like I said, overnight popped up with green water and cloudy water. Now, I know naturally over time you can fight that by whatever caused it, whether it's you reduce your feeding, reduce your light, maybe do more maintenance, things of that nature. I'm impatient. I'm not going to lie. I love seeing my tanks. I love seeing the crystal clear water and seeing everything within it. So there are weapons, like I said. That's technology, and that's where I got this UV filter from Hygger. And I put them in my aquariums, and within days, each tank started to clear up. So what I'll do now is turn this camera around. I'll show you the filter in action a little bit right now, and then I'll show you some footage of all the tanks and the progression of really how this all worked. So this is the Hygger 4-in-1 UV filter working in action. Now it comes with a few different heads here to be able to push that water back into your aquarium. I prefer this one. It's like a spray bar, and I really love to be able to push the water in different areas so it's not one big flow. Now, how does it work? Well, it obviously pulls the water up through the bottom of the filter here. And by the way, this does pop off this little cap at the bottom where you can clean up any debris that may get sucked up into there. And the water gets pushed up through the bulb here where it does its magic and gets rid of that green water or cloudy water and then disperses it back into your tank. A few things to show you is you can also adjust the flow speed with it with this nozzle little button here. By turning it left or right, it will adjust that. Not a lot, but a little bit. And then also when you first start it up, if nothing's coming out, you can unplug this some and it releases the air that's trapped into there and it'll start to work. It's almost like a pool filter I've had before where I've got to get the air out of the lines and able to get it going, similar to like a canister filter when you're priming it to get the air out of the line. So keep that in mind. But how does it work? It's very simple and straightforward. Let me show you the controls. Well, the controller itself is really simple and straightforward. You're just going to switch between what you want it to be set at, whether it be 4-hour increments, 8-hour, 12 hours, or run 24/7. And that's it. There's nothing special, nothing confusing about it. You plug it in and you click what mode you want. Now, how fast does the water get cleared up? It really can depend on a few different factors, but I can say this tank itself, I can show you some footage. It took me probably, I think it was like 4 or 5 days to go from just how green of water that it was to get the crystal clear. And I think it's absolutely amazing just how quick these filters can work. I know, like I said, you can get rid of cloudy water and green water naturally, but there's nothing wrong with technology. And sometimes it's nice to have that helping hand and jumpstart. And I enjoy having one of these UV filters on hand in my fish room as a weapon to be able to use if I ever need it. I've had one in the past from a different company and it no longer works, and I really wanted to get another one, and that's where Hygger came in hand and helped me out. Now, like I said, there's other tanks that I had issues with this as well. There were so many of them within my fish room. I had this one right here that was cloudy forever that had my King Yama Medaka rice fish in. I put that UV filter in there, and in a matter of days, it got clear again. Like I said, it's absolutely amazing. All these tanks, that I had those issues with. My rainbow shiner tank, same thing, crystal clear now. It was green and cloudy water. This tank, same thing. Another tank here, it was the same thing. Got rid of all those, the green water and cloudy water in all those tanks, and it's a great thing to have, and it's very useful. And like I said, it's a weapon you should have in your arsenal. Well, that was the Hygger 4-in-1 submersible aquarium filter. Like I said, it's something I think every aquarist should have in their arsenal, some type of UV filter. I don't think it's a bad thing. I think technology is here for a reason. It's to help us out as aquarists. It's not like you have to use it 24/7. Some people I do know like to use UV filters all the times within their aquariums. I like to have it as a weapon for when I have cloudy water or green water to kind of help push me through that hump, so to speak. So definitely check this out. I will say this, that there will be in the description a coupon code for 10% off anything at the Hygger website. So do take a look at that, and take a look at Hygger. They do have a lot of cool, innovative products, whether it's lights, UV filters, air pumps. There's all kinds of things. So check them out, and I think there's a lot of cool things that can help us out in this hobby with that. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please consider hitting that subscribe button. And then I hope to see you here again next time at Patty's Aquatics.